What's up, Stick Squad? Today, we are talking that stick. The PLL just wrapped up a huge weekend on Long Island. The Hall of Fame class was introduced. Dylan Molloy played like a Hall of Famer. New York defended home turf. The Atlas pulled off one of the craziest comebacks we've ever seen. And Boston might officially be in trouble. Plus, there's more drama surrounding the Lars, Tiffany, and UVA situation. And joining us later tonight is PLL co-founder and CEO Mike Rabil. Make sure you're following Stick Talk on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and X. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Big plays. Tied up, splits the double with 8. She's going to get a shot off each
Yes, sir. We are back. And Adam, we got the full crew today. We got a special guest joining us later today. Guys, how we doing today?
Showing no
That's
ice.
good, man.
All the time.
All the time. God is good. It's been a couple weeks since we've been on. I just wanted to say, y'all ever had that feeling in school where like one of your boys, you was playing like one of your boys' favorite teams and then y'all lose? Oh, y'all know that. I don't know that feeling, by the way. That was a trick question. I imagine losing to somebody's favorite squad on Stick Talk. I couldn't say that feeling. Imagine putting all your faith in an emotional ass Frenchman.
What was that?
Wow.
I couldn't
Next
hear
at
you.
5, God damn it.
Man, I thought you were. Never mind. I thought you were talking about Atlas.
You thought he was talking about lacrosse for a second, but he's talking basketball.
Truly.
Shane, he's been on your ass since that.
All I'm gonna say is that I don't know the feeling.
Out of the group chat. We texted out of the group chat.
I'm gonna hang up and listen.
The last thing I'm gonna say is that it's important to be humble. You know why? Because if I was a Knicks fan, and I don't know this feeling, by the way, I could live half my life, half the human life expectancy, and never see the Knicks win a championship.
That's cool, because in my lifetime,
the last person. No. Hold on. The last person to witness the Knicks winning a championship that witnessed it this year is collecting Social Security.
That's cool.
Okay,
that's cool.
That person you took 27 years
collecting Bruce Lee quotes. That's what he's doing.
You took 27 years just to get even, and yet we're not humble.
It's okay.
Enjoy. Jalen Brunson deserved it. I'll give you that. Jalen Brunson deserved it.
Right, we're over it. Okay, we're done talking about this. You got to remember, this is for the most part a lacrosse podcast. Okay, so we're going to talk about some lacrosse here. We had a crazy weekend on Long Island. Big lacrosse weekend at Hofstra University. I'm not gonna lie, I was mesmerized by all the lacrosse history that they have in that Hofstra Stadium. It's pretty dope, especially when you go up to that locker room and you see all that, all their like memorabilia and stuff, where all the Headstrong Foundation stuff started. Cool stuff. But besides that, the PLL had their Hall of Fame this weekend. They had Drew Adams, Greg Runlian, and Brody Merrill and Joe Tsai in their Hall of Fame. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I saw Joe Tsai. I was about to be like, I felt like a homeless man.
Let me hold
like,
something. That's what I was
Yeah. I was like, help me.
And how I feel being that close to somebody that's damn near a billionaire?
I was pretty much on my knees, like,
help me.
It was cool though. It was actually pretty cool. I told him, appreciate what he does for the game and everything. Try to keep it nice and sweet, short and sweet. I'm not trying to grab his ear and talk to him, tell him about everything that happened in my life and stuff. Just keep it short and sweet, you know?
When you meet man. God, I see what you've done for others.
when you meet celebrities, you're not supposed to be all up in their business. And I was just like, yo, appreciate what you do thank you, kept it pushing, but I did shake his hand. I felt like my portfolio just went up a whole bunch. So
yeah, your whole net worth, credit score went up, everything.
Nah,
Yeah.
Scotty kept it Trevor Baptiste. That's what he kept it.
I kept it so Trevor Baptiste. Yeah, speaking of that, it's kind of crazy. When I posted that video, people think I'm like actually like irate by this stuff. Like I don't mind if it's a kid. It's a kid. A kid's gonna be a kid. But if it was an adult, then I gotta say it.
You gotta check him a little bit.
Yeah, I gotta check the
Stop
adult.
playing with me, boy.
I didn't know my comment was gonna be the top comment.
Bro, you commented that, and I was almost like, that should have been the caption. That's the caption, bro. But I never really want to turn any of my posts into a race thing because it gets real frisky when
that was very like jokingly. Yeah, y'all can't think we be taking stuff super serious. That was said in jest.
So
100%.
With Drew Adams, Greg Grunley, and Brody Merrill and Joe Tsai all in the Hall of Fame, who do you guys see next in a Hall of Fame class? Who do you see next? I feel like this is a good one for Brian because you've been around the longest.
Oh my
damn!
God. Yes. Crazy.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
That's crazy. Crazy
Why
straight.
am I catching strays? That class this is a damn good class because it becomes like how do you? Another original question was going to be like, how do you top it? I don't think you can.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Like, how do you top Brody Merrill?
Right, and then before Trevor took the spot, the greatest face-off athlete of all time, a billionaire, arguably the greatest goalie of all time. I don't know. Let's try to pick a goalie. So if we're trying to find like anything within the same galaxy, it would be for a goalie. Oh man, you gotta wait till John Galloway's eligible.
I don't even know what the eligibility
requirements
I don't even know
who's up for it for real. Other than, I'm gonna agree with Brian. John Galloway better be in that job. That's all I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that's what's crazy. Another. Oh man, I would like to see Gags in the John Gagliardi.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That would be somebody because I'm just thinking of John Gagliardi would be in there because my brain automatically goes to polls. Pat McCabe because I caught the tail. So the cool. So since I'm old, apparently to Scotty, like a lot of those like dudes I never like the Paul and Gary Gate. I didn't see them while they were young. Like that whole like first like 2 or 3 years in the MLS, I saw a lot of like him. Hollywood Marichek, like Pat McCabe, like catching them like in their mid to late 30s was catching them. So like Pat McCabe would be on that list.
Y'all saw PLL was posting those games, right? The old
I
MLL
did
games.
See that. I did see that.
Crazy.
Yeah, those are two names that come. Yeah, Gags and Pat McCabe.
Indeed. Do you have one? Putting you on the spot here.
When is Brendan Mundorf up for it?
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. I don't know when Brendan Mundorf is up for it. And
would you put Drew Westerveld as a Hall of Famer?
And what do you put?
Probably
Ned Crotty.
Yeah,
Ned Crotty.
Yep.
I was gonna say Ned Crotty. I was just thinking about like, who are these like iconic names?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have an opinion on Ned Crotty. I need to go back and look at like his resume.
He's from New Jersey, so recognized. The only person from New Jersey that's in the Hockey Hall of Fame and the Lacrosse Hall of Fame. But that's besides the point. But let's get to another point here. Let's talk about the Atlas versus Cannons. Okay. New York Atlas beat the Cannons 12-11. Now, kind of crazy game because two of the best players in the league got hurt during the USA tryouts, which is wild to even think about. Why is our sport even doing this? That's Trevor Baptiste and Matt Campbell, who suffered injuries at the USA tryouts. What did you guys think about this when you heard about it?
It's a damn shame.
It is.
I have an opinion. Mine is that both of them should have been on a Bo Jackson. If y'all quickly say it, if none of y'all ever heard the story of Bo Jackson, hence the Brian Knows Lax thing. They wanted Bo Jackson, best player in college football, to run the 40-yard dash. He said, open the doors in the back of the stadium. He said, I'm running it one time. They gave that boy some cleats, ran a 4-1, ran out of the door, and went to baseball practice. I would have been like, y'all know my resume. Bye.
Yeah, what are we doing? It's Trevor Baptiste.
Yeah, like why is Trevor Baptiste
Who trying out?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to prove myself.
Matt Campbell, who trying out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Pick a weekend. You go see me. Like, you be all right.
It's the first day we actually got to be there. That's
what coach is going to be like, I need to see if Trevor Baptiste can take some reps at practice.
Right.
Let me see.
I wonder if he's good enough to take face-offs at a world level.
No, that's a tough one for the Atlas, losing Trevor Baptiste and losing Matt Campbell too. I'm not sure what the Matt Campbell injury is, but I saw the Trevor Baptiste injury. People were being optimistic about him returning fast. I don't know if it's a fast return injury. I've seen the way he was walking with his sleeve on, and I was like, that's not a 1 or 2 week thing, my man.
You might have to put your boy's jersey on since y'all look alike because y'all both have beards and are melanated.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Sufficiently melanated, he said.
That's what the comment said.
That's what the comment said. That's what a 7-year-old thinks. So it is what it is. But anyway, your Atlas, looked really good for a second. Okay, against the Cannons. But yeah, Danny Logan. Did y'all see that of him getting lit the hell up?
It happens.
He getting ran over. Was that Mick Kelly?
He got ran over. You know, everybody gonna get got. Everybody gonna get got. It's just a matter of you just gonna get got more.
I'm gonna get.
You gonna get yours more than you gonna get got.
Why?
You know what I'm saying?
Why is that the same quote that went through my head when that happened?
100%.
Well,
that's what it is, though. You gonna get got.
You gonna get got. And the funny part is like I got before. Okay, before my college career. Yeah, but it's for me. Like I expect you to get got because you know you have a different body type than me.
All right, no, that's fine. I got tape. That's fine.
All right, but I'll tell you this: I got actually on Long Island running down a fast break, traditional 4v3 fast break. I'm running as fast as I can. Nobody slides to me, or I thought nobody slid to me. I got close as hell to the net. I got close as hell to the net, and that's when I was like, "Oh shit, I got to shoot this." When I pulled my arms back, the kid slid up to me and lit my ass up. My knees hit my head in the forehead. It was crazy. He lit my ass up. I got one time. That was the one time I got. Okay.
Nah, son.
No,
he folded you in half in midair.
Folded me, and like when my back hit the ground, you just heard the sideline go, "Ooh."
Did you get right up, or you faked an injury?
I got right up. Man, I got right up.
Smart.
That's
it
my
can't
boy.
get worse from here. It can't get worse from here. And I picked it right back up. But I'll tell you this. So my team recorded that highlight and film. And every time that date passed, they send it to me to this day. Okay, so
I need that
anniversary.
I need that video.
No,
I need that video.
All right, but you know,
but I now know your teammates have it. So
you know who we need to join this party? Actually, it's Mike Rabil. Mike Rabil is joining the party. Mike,
yes, sir.
How we doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing good, living better.
What's going on? I love your guys' show. Are we going live? Are we hitting this thing live, or what are we doing?
We are not live right now. We are actually just recording, so we're in it and at it. We're not live for you.
I was eating dinner with my sons and my wife, and I was like, "Shit, I got to do a podcast in 6 minutes."
Hey, we appreciate you having. I appreciate you being on, man.
I was like, "You got to clean. I'm out of here." Bolted.
It's crazy. I'm looking at your background right now. I'm like, it's bright as hell outside. Meanwhile, by my house, it's pitch black and raining. So, envious
Jersey.
Damn, I heard there's terrible weather back in New York right now.
I'm not. It's okay. I'm in the best state in the world right now. So
nah, it's dark because you live in New Jersey. That's why I say it.
Ain't 75 sunny where you at, Scotty?
What they say? They told me when I got there.
Come out New Jersey. That's what they
The sun
said.
don't come out in New Jersey.
Let me check the weather, man. Hold on. What's it like in Jersey right now?
Don't even worry about it. Why can't you just ask me, Diggs? Like I'm right here.
Because I gotta make sure you ain't lying. That's why.
Why would I lie to you? Like I only lie
pulling
when I'm
your
tired.
card, bro. Hey, Diggs pulling your card, bro.
All right, here we go. All right, Mike, I got some quick questions for you. Thanks again for joining the show. Let's do it. All right. Mike, who is the better athlete who is the better athlete? LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
Dude, MJ, come on. Oh, sorry. Let me back up. Better athlete or better basketball player?
Let's go better basketball player now. Who is the better basketball player?
Very nuanced. I mean, in my opinion, we're going Michael Jordan. You know, our dad went to North Carolina. Our grandpa went to North Carolina. We grew up Jordan fans in our house. I don't think it's about championships to me. It's about, what he did with all of his teams and how he put his teams on his back. And he stuck with the Chicago Bulls. And yeah, he had to run with the Wizards afterwards, but like he is what the epitome to me of just like sticking with one organization and one team means at the highest level and continuing to win. And he had his issues with his dad and, his retirement coming back. I mean, it's to me, it's the quintessential sort of best of the best GOAT in any sport. And he never claims himself the GOAT. He never says, I'm a GOAT. He just is the GOAT. And to anyone that has to say I'm the GOAT, I never really figured that one out.
Interesting.
I take it all you guys love LeBron. That's why you guys are all silent.
It's
all good. This is why this is a good debate.
My first thing would be Muhammad Ali. So Muhammad Ali's not the GOAT? He said it more than anybody.
That's true.
Really. What did I mean, I'm not a big boxing fan. What did he used to say? He said, I'm the best ever or whatever.
I'm the greatest. I'm the best ever.
He coined the term GOAT.
Yeah. Did he coin it? I mean, look, that's a good argument. I like that. I mean, that's an individual sport though. I mean, I'm talking team-based, put a team on your back, win championships with your team. I think you have to have that self-talk when you're a boxer. It's just you, mano a mano, no one else. Like I get that self-talk. That was like after he was boxing, right? That was like in the ring when he had all the adrenaline, all the testosterone. He wasn't sitting on a podcast with a glass of wine talking about he's a GOAT.
Damn,
okay. Hold on.
All right. I don't want this.
This was a setup because I'm a Jordan guy. This was a setup. That's how you guys started this.
I know what you were gonna say. I knew what you were gonna say. I don't want this to go all day about Jordan and Michael. But the only point I have to say about this, when people talk about the better basketball player, people look at if you put Jordan versus LeBron against each other on a one-on-one, ain't no way you believe Michael Jordan would beat LeBron on a one-on-one.
Oh man, I think that Michael Jordan is so competitive. He find a way to win. Like I get. That's why I said at the beginning. Well, that's why I said at the beginning. This is about who's more athletic. LeBron certainly looks and seems to be more athletic to me, right? But like pure grit and determination. I mean, Michael Jordan to me, he just is. He's like a lion. Where, I'm not sure I've ever seen anyone else be like how competitive he is. So I feel like he'd find a way.
Got it. All right, let's chill. All right. Now,
keep going. No.
Keep going. I know you have a limited amount of time, Mike. That's why I'm just like
we're being respectful of time.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Let's keep it going.
Now, I want to ask you some more questions. Favorite book?
Favorite book?
Yeah, favorite book.
Oh, man. I mean, I've probably reread Good to Great by Jim Collins, man, 4 times, just building different businesses. There's a really good book about how to scale an organization with people that I've read recently. It's called Scaling People by Claire Hughes Johnson. It's pretty thick and pretty dense, but it's like you can open it up like almost like a Bible and be like, okay, I'm having an issue with my organization this way, or communicating, this way, or how do you deal with like leadership when this is a deficiency. So that's been like a Bible for me in building books. I'm mostly nonfiction. Walter Isaacson wrote an amazing book, obviously, on Steve Jobs that probably all of you guys have read. I don't read much fiction, so I could keep listing off. And then, the goat of goats to me book probably is Man's Search for Meaning, which is an amazing story of someone who survived the Holocaust. And then The Hard Thing About Hard Things by Ben Horowitz is a really great book as well, just writing on like how to build a company.
Nice. All right. A big reader. All right. At least you read more than LeBron.
Good selection. That's true.
That's true.
He was on the first page.
What you like about this book? The author took his time with this one. All right. Now I just want.
Where's Shane go? Where did Shane go? Did Shane just go?
Oh no. Sorry, my fault.
He's
Come
around.
on, man.
All
I
right.
need you.
So last thing is I'm gonna read to you my football stats. I want you to tell me my high school stats. I want you because I do feel like I was pretty decent. I just want to hear my boy agree with me. So check this out. I had 58 tackles, 8.5 TFLs, 1 pick, and 1 fumble recovery. What you think? Rate me 1 through 10.
As what position? A D lineman or linebacker?
I was a DN. That's like a stand-up DN.
I mean, that's pretty nasty. Stand-up DN. Was it a 4-3 or a 3-4 defense?
4-3.
You didn't play college?
Nah, I was going to, but
off those stats, that's some bias, man.
I was doing it, man. All right.
That's really good. That amount of TFLs as a DN is pretty strong. How many sacks did you say you had?
I had 2 sacks.
See, that's where you got done. 2. Yeah, the DN's got to put up more production than that. But your total tackles, getting a pick, your TFL levels are high. But 2 sacks, I need more production for my DN. If I'm a nose guard, which I'm a nose guard, I need my DNs eaten.
Well, those are your stats. Those are your stats right there.
I love it.
That's pretty good. It's a D tackle, baby. That's pretty good. I didn't even know my own stats.
That's great.
Fact check all of these stats and Scotty said.
Yeah, literally.
Where?
No, y'all gotta recognize I had 7 sacks in my senior year in high school, bro. I was like that. You better recognize. All right.
I like those stats as a DN. I like him even better as a nose guard. So.
Yep. Got it. I was looking at your college stats earlier today, trying to figure out what was going on.
That's great.
And I see your favorite book has changed completely. Not Underboss anymore. It's all the other books you named. But everybody changes. Everybody changes.
I was trying to the lineman I was going against, man. And when you have to go again, you'd be surprised. Some of these Ivy League linemen, 6'5", 320. And then in nose guard, you're taking on 2 of those dudes and trying not to get knocked off the ball, keep your linebacker clean. Man, I was just trying to intimidate guys. I would throw up before every single game I played in. Throw up, sick. You just look at it. You watch a film. I probably watch 2 hours of film every night and you watch them on 2 people or one guy really centering in on like the center, and then you're watching both guards. But you just study someone, and then you go inside of a football field with all your boys for 3.5 hours, and then as a D lineman, as a nose guard, you're just getting in a fist fight for 3.5 hours. And then you come out and your head's swollen because you've just been banging heads, bruises everywhere. Maybe you got a couple tackles, and you're like, what was that worth? It was crazy. I like playing lacrosse better than football. I used to sit there at spring ball and go over and watch spring lacrosse practice, wishing I was playing lacrosse still.
It's so interesting, man. I feel a certain way about football versus lacrosse. I love my football experience, love my lacrosse experience, but 2 different appreciations towards it. But I know the other guys have other questions for you. I'm going to let Shane lead this one off. Shane, what questions do you have for Mike?
All right. Question number 1. I know you guys do a lot of, forecasting and, vision setting. What is the one thing in the next 5 years you are most excited about for the PLL to either evolve into or, is coming? What is the one thing you are most excited about?
It's a good question, man. I think there's some things that we want to like properly storytell around, but I would say I try to be specific because it's a really good question. It was exciting for us to get more local, and I can't go too further detail than that, but like,
yeah,
I need to give it its proper story. But we are a good national brand, and we've tried to get local, and I think that we can do a lot better there. And I think the league, the pro sport of lacrosse, and the fans will benefit from us getting more local.
I'm picking up what you're saying. I see
a lot of time on that. A lot more work to be done, but it's an area for us to get better at, and something we're starting to pursue.
That's what's up. I think we're all just fans of the PLL in general, and so much so that we get the people thinking that we are that somehow like you talk to us before we talk about something we like in the PLL,
like give us our talking points.
Yeah, like we have talking points or something like that. But it's good to it's cool, man. I think we're all excited to see the PLL get really local.
Look, I mean, we don't do everything right, and it's this funny thing where people are like positive about us, then the haters are going to come out and say that we're planting stories, and
yeah.
It's like if you can't do anything meaningful in this world if you don't have people that support you and people that are hating. Like that means you're just not breaking through. So, Scotty was asking me this past, and he's like, "How do you deal with the hate?" And I was like, obviously no one likes it, but you just kind of adopt it as part of the game. Right.
Yeah.
Like, you make mistakes, you own the mistakes. And if you're going to get hate on that, then that's fine. And then also try not to chest beat when you do have big wins. Like, you try to make sure that some of the wins are talked about. Right. And pro sports is a game of momentum. It's far more sophisticated now than when we first got in the game. One of the things I liked about pro sports, this was 11 years ago when we started this thing, was that it was underinvested in from a sophistication perspective. There was a lack of tech. There was a lack of. I remember NFL teams that had barely any social media presence.
Yeah,
they weren't doing packaging highlights. If you think of where things are now, it's just so much more sophisticated. And as a result of that, you have to be like this all the time. So
yeah.
Public facing. So that's one of the hard things. Is when you make a couple mistakes or something happens, and sort of owning that, people are like, "Oh, you're losing momentum." It's like, no, we're just being straight with the audience. We're being straight with our fans. I tweeted today about this Field Side 2 card collection. It's we're doing it on our own. We're doing PLO collectibles. We didn't like the terms that some of these other partners gave us in the past, and we have a manufacturer partner, and some things messed up, and we're gonna make goods. And if other things mess up in the future, we're gonna make goods. And we're always going to do what's right by our fans. And, we've been doing that since day one, man. So, anyway.
I think we all kind of do talk about when, we all talk about how weird it is that the biggest haters of pro lacrosse are lacrosse fans. It's the one thing. No one hates lacrosse more. Yeah. It's I don't we all kind of feel the same way. I don't know what you're complaining about. This is the greatest time to be a lacrosse fan in history. We get the fact that kids these days can just go on YouTube and watch pro lacrosse at any time for at a moment's notice to get lacrosse on your phone. But they take it for granted, as if it's this foregone conclusion that it's the way it always should have been. But damn,
It's wild watching the change in lacrosse from when we were growing up to now. But the league is doing a great job with the exposure to the game. Brian, what do you got?
Sorry, just to finish on what Shane was saying, that's cool, Brian. Man, I feel you on that. Sometimes it feels like the audience is eating themselves, and the ones who want lacrosse to grow are the ones tearing it down. But I always look at other sports too, just to make sure I'm not insane. And you see that type of banter in soccer. You see that type of banter heavy in soccer. It's heavy in hockey. Mm-hmm. Those guys. Gary Bettman, regardless of what you think, has grown that league significantly. And his team and all the players as well, but he still gets booed. It's hockey has never been more popular. giving everyone what they want. Is everyone good? But and so like knowing that that's the common place and the standard, that's what I tell myself is like, hey, this is just part of sports. Like, can't make everyone happy. As long as you try to get to like 90%, there's gonna be 10% distractors and or detractors, and like, that's just sort of, part of the game is what I tell myself to keep myself motivated. And like, guys like you guys who call it straight. I've seen you guys say things that like I don't necessarily agree with, but like you're calling the game, right? Like that's what you see. And like, you can't sit there and get mad about that, right? Like that's just calling it, creating media and calling it straight. And like, that's why I was like, I wasn't even sure you guys wanted to have me on. I was like, Scotty, when you get me on Stick Talk, man, I'm a fan. He's like, what, you want to come on? And I was like, dude, yes.
Hey, you're welcome, man. We for sure.
I wanted to finish that. Sorry, Brian.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the response, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah. All right, Brian, go ahead, swing.
Mine would be, what's your advice to entrepreneurs or just anybody, just like in terms of business, in terms of just what would your advice be?
It's a good one, man. I would say it comes down to like stage of life. When I didn't get married till I was 38, and I didn't have kids until I was 39. I got after it pretty quickly. But like, 39, most of my buddies had already had I had buddies with 6-7 kids. Like they had a couple kids out the gate. I had buddies having kids in their early 20s. I had friends having kids in high school, but I think that I waited a long time to establish a family and take on like a cost center. When you have a family, it just costs things, because I was always very focused on trying to cut my teeth as an entrepreneur, right? This is the 4th company I've built, like official company that's actually stood up. I've put 2 companies into the ground that didn't work out. So I've been building startups since I was 26. And like, for me, I was always like, listen, I can tell you guys stories, and this is of like moving to New York City and living in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath apartment above Trinity Boxing on Greenwich and Carlisle, and taking the Chinatown bus back to DC on weekends, Airbnb my room out, cutting it 3 ways. Right. And taking the bus back to my buddy's place in DC, who had a club, staying at my parents' house, making $400 cash that would pay my rent, come back to New York, work out in New York, building our gym business, building our fintech company. And I did that for a year until I got bed bugs because I rented out my room so much to try to make money.
Oh my God.
I moved out of New York to San Francisco. Like, I could go on and tell you guys. So my point is, Brian, your question is like, early in your career, if you want to build something, we can get into like what you want to build. Just take a look at like, do you have the pain tolerance and the risk tolerance to do something? And if you don't have large cost center, you have the risk tolerance, because no matter what, coming out on the other side, I was never like, hey, I wanted to get into sports. Hey, I wanted to build a pro sports league. I was like, I want to do a couple things really well. There's another book called Pivot that talks about building your career. It sounds very quintessential, but it's like you write out your values to what you want your values to be. And I had a couple values that I've kept consistent in each company I've built. It's been build with family or close friends, do something that's good for people, and have economic upside. And if I can find something that's center point of those 3 things, like, it can make a lot of sense. And so the PLL came along because I was like, I was looking at, building a better place for fans and players in a pro sports league. There's economic upside if you build it. There's value. And then it came together because I could work with my brother, right? And then I was like, this makes a lot of sense. And so I would say, long-winded way to answer your question, figure out what your values are, assess if you have the risk tolerance. Roger Goodell told me I needed to have extreme pain tolerance when I got to meet with him once. He was like, you need to have more pain tolerance, son. And I was like, thank you, sir.
Thank you, son. I have another.
You need it. It's hard, and I can tell you're sometimes you're a little cooked. Like, get up your pain tolerance, right? But if you have those things and you can align something to your values, the rest is kind of blocking and tackling. And you can like AI and claw your way to building a business. It's never been easier to build something. And so it really starts with like yourself. And that's why I'm saying, like, it really starts with yourself. Like, do you want to do this? It ain't easy, man. But it's rewarding, man. It's rewarding because you get to wake up every day and being like this, like I feel energized. And so, yeah, that's what I would say.
That's great.
Love it.
All right.
I can keep going. I can give you guys another 10 if you want. I don't hear kids screaming, so we can keep going if you want.
All right.
Cool.
Well, Mikey, go ahead, and then I'll give you one after that.
All right, cool. Mike, what would you say is your favorite, like, pre-launch PLL memory?
Favorite one. Man.
Pre-launch means like from inception to first day.
Yeah. There's a really good story that I haven't told. I'm just making sure that I get it. I think it's fine.
Okay, I like that.
We're not live.
It's a cool story because I think I said this to the Hall of Famers, this class. And we have a lunch for them, and all three of the players. Joe obviously wasn't a pro player, but all three of the players played in the MLL, and they gave it everything in the MLL, and then they came over and took a risk in the PLL. And I thanked them for their contributions in building pro lacrosse. The reality is like I don't like to dunk on the MLL. I know in the past we've done it in jest, and I think the MLL built a really good foundation. We had a meeting with some folks at the MLL when we were trying to, we hadn't launched the PLL. It was I don't think many people knew that we were going to do this. And we were still trying to do a partnership with the MLL. We're like, listen, we raised a little bit of money as a seed round. We don't have to go do this. And so we got a meeting together with some folks in senior management at the MLL and one of their owners, Brendan Kelly, who owned the Bayhawks, who I think highly of, completely self-made, scrapper, really smart, and put his blood, sweat, and tears into the Bayhawks. And we were sitting at a table, me, him, Paul, a couple other people, and it was pretty crazy because like they were like, "What are you guys doing? Why, what's the deal?" And we're like, "Listen, we've been trying to do this thing. We've gone to the old commissioner, the new commissioner a bunch, and it just doesn't seem to be coming together. And we're not saying we have to launch a new league. We don't want to go head to head. Like, let's do this in partnership. But here are the proposals we've sent you guys." And they're like, "Well, we've never seen them." And we're like, "It's real capital. It's we want to invest in the league. We just want a seat at the table. Like, we're coming with capital. We're not just raising our hands saying, hey, take us seriously." We're like, we have capital. We have capital partners. We're serious. Like, we just want we want to invest and we want to see at the table. And they're like, and Brendan Kelly turned and was like, "I didn't know that. And let's talk right now. Okay, let's figure something out." And the rest doesn't matter, but his willingness to take us seriously and want to do something. I think he got shot down by the other guys, and then meant something. And then there's another guy, a guy named Rob Hale, who owned the Cannons, and he was sort of the last standing MLL investor. I flew out to Boston to take him to dinner, and he just wanted to make sure that we were good people and we were taking this seriously and we were all in. We weren't doing this off the side of his desk. Him funding the Cannons and the MLL was a side thing for him. Granite Communications is a huge business he runs, right? He's super philanthropic. He's a Celtics owner. He's a great man. And like he took a belief, even though he was offended by what we had been doing and going head to head. This was after you fast forward a couple of years later. He was very and still is supportive, but it took him some convincing. It was like he was like, "What do you like? Why have you been doing this?" Like, and I had to explain to him. And once he saw that we were authentic and we felt a certain way, and that we were always, this was the only thing we were doing. I think he eventually was like, "Okay, let me back you guys," right? And we structured a deal that made sense, and part of it was keeping the Cannons and making sure that we did things the right way for the people he was loyal to, and he took care of all of his people, and then he ended up invested in the PLL as well. And so there's these people who don't get credit, who are good people, who are successful, who helped build the MLL, who are Brendan's not officially part of the PLL, but Rob is, but Brendan, I've stayed close to him and spent time with him just as much as last year. I went to Annapolis and went to his office and tried to spend time with him. So from my perspective, I want to do more around how do we bring the community together. And it's just important. It's a small community. It's not big enough. This community isn't big enough for the business aspirations we have. So we need everyone to get our arms around it and, support each other. So that's, I think, probably one of the biggest memories sticks out in my mind.
That's real.
That's what's up.
All right. Well, last one, because I know that 10 minutes is running out. I just going off that the Joe Tsai said in Fate of a Sport, he said that he actually wasn't convinced on the league at first. He said he wasn't convinced, but at the end of the day, he ended up just betting on you and Paul. And I think when you get something like that from a guy like Joe Tsai, I think it's such a testament of your character, just going off of what you just said previously. But I've got a question about the league and its demographic. I know when I was growing up, in college, that was probably when I was the least tuned in to lacrosse. So I'm talking about when I was 18 to 23. And even with me being 29 now, I still see there being a lack of people from that age to slightly older than me with watching professional lacrosse. So why do you think there is that gap from, let's say, 18 to 35 in professional lacrosse? And how do you start to garner that relationship with that age group?
Yeah. So it's something we've talked a lot about in the past. We've actually spent money against it. And the reality is, I think that we, our view is like, that's a very hard demographic for anyone to attain. But once you've made it and it's like the coolest thing to do, then it's like they're the easiest, because they're still in that period of their life where they're being influenced and they're trying to influence. And it's very hard for them to go against sort of the trend. And like takes like a lot of bravery, a lot of confidence to be like, I see mostly families at this event, like I'm going to go and chill, but you do see pockets of those people. I think that so in the past, we set up these areas called Bar Down. You guys probably remember those, 21 and older. They did okay. They didn't do as good as we wanted them to. So we cut that out and we said, you know what? It's almost 70% of the people that come to our games are families. We're going to go in on a family entertainment product. At the same time, like, it's still a good vibe. We had this past weekend in Long Island, it was mostly families there, but we had a bunch of people with us who were from New York City and would never watch a pro lacrosse game. They're like, this is sick. I don't care. There's a bunch of kids around. This is like, and parents, this is awesome. Product on the field. These guys are playing hard. There's a lot of good in-game entertainment. And I love the product. And I was like really pleased to hear that. I think for us, I think that some of the data that we see is that cohort watches more games than attends. And so like they're actually low key watching, but maybe not going to the games as much. Right. And then they're like, on their keyboards talking about us. We also see in our app that it skews slightly higher from an age perspective than I would have thought. I mean, obviously, technology, there's going to be barriers to it, but like it's like our median age, I think in there is like 34. So it's like, It's a little bit bigger than I would have thought. And then we have a pretty good digital community, right? Inside of PLL Nation, there's like chat groups firing off. It's like pretty intense inside there. And so from our perspective, like I said at the beginning, when Shane, you asked, one of the things we're thinking about, it's like, how do we get local? Once you get local, you're able to bring the local community together in a deeper way. So if you guys all lived in the same neighborhood, all it takes is one of you guys, like Brian's like, yo, I'm going to go to the PLL game. Sorry, I'm going to go to the Utah Archers game because you guys all live in Salt Lake. On Friday, y'all want to go. They have a cool deal. And then you guys are like, all right, I got nothing else on Friday. Let's just drink some beers and hang. Then guess what? When you're at that game, there's another game the next Friday. There's another game the next Friday after that. There's another game the next Friday after that. And then you're like, yo, we can build some fandom here. Right? But then we leave, and then you guys don't ever come back. And then you're like, okay, out of sight, out of mind. There's too much shit going on. We're in the attention economy. There's a lot of things occupying your time. Yeah. So from my perspective, we're going to get a lot of those, hopefully. One, as we continue to grow and we become cooler and cooler. That's just how it goes. Yeah. Right? Like all those people love the NFL because everyone talks about the NFL as they go to the NFL games. We'll win those eventually, but we'll really win them when we start to build community and you guys can start like really feeling that in your core community, right? Like, oh, we're all Archers fans, or oh, we're all New York Atlas fans. We live in Brooklyn. Let's go to this game. So from my perspective, that'll be an unlock. And in the meantime, you know, we're going to go hard on who comes to our games. It's families, and we're going to support that, and mostly families, 70%. There's other 30%, but that's where we're investing, and it's a good, wholesome experience. You don't have to worry about someone turning around and getting pissed at you for cheering for another team, right? It's like you could feel safe. Anyway, yeah.
Well, Mike, we would be able to keep you here for hours. We have so many more questions.
Let's go one more. I'm putting off bedtime. Come on, we can go one more question.
Okay. I got one for you, Mike.
Go ahead, Diggs. Throw it out.
Am I gonna see you this weekend?
Of course, bro. Of course. Yeah. Down the street, man.
Man, you wasted your question with that.
That's crazy.
I just wanted to know. I'll pass it to somebody else. I just want to make sure I said that. That's it.
Shane or Brian, you got one? Because I have one in the chamber.
I do.
All right, go ahead, Brian. I'm not going to be selfish. I hang out with Mike enough.
What does success look like to you?
I think honestly, man, success for me, for what you guys were saying too, is building a league that outlasts myself, business that outlasts myself. You know, I don't sit here and you know, I think Paul as well. Like, we don't sit here and say, hey, we got to be atop this thing. We got to be running this thing forever at all. We think that it's important for the sport and the league to have founder energy, because we're not hired guns. Like we're betting on this thing to work, but at the same time, we'll also be okay if the board decides at some point there are better people to run it. And in the meantime, we're going to work really, really hard at building this thing. And we have a group of really great colleagues who run incredibly hard with us. And so success for me is something that is a forever brand that outlasts us, that is building pro lacrosse in the communities that they're in. And I got to tell you, man, you know, that's what all these guys deserve. These players, the PLL players, the WL players, and they're awesome to be around. And, you know, I just want that for them. And, you know, I hope we can get there, right? And I hope we can get there to that place where more and more guys are full-time and they're feeling really proud to be a pro lacrosse player.
Yeah. I would have said that same thing. I just like, it's funny because I think back to like when I was in college, I never felt like obviously I knew of the MLL, but it never occurred to me like, you know, this would be something I really want to like push for athletically. I want to try to go and play in the MLL, but I'm not saying I would have even made the team, but at least like the thought of maybe I could, that never occurred to me. But I think what's cool is that like if I was in college right now and, you know, I was playing D2, D3, you know, whatever, high level lacrosse anywhere, I think now I would think, how could I make a PLL roster? How could I play in the PLL? Because I think it would be, it just seems way cooler to do than it would have been to play in the MLO. No shade to the MLO, but just like the exposure that everybody gets and, you know, the level of competitiveness at these games is really great to watch.
It's crazy. It's crazy how hard they play. I mean, I think we hope that it's only going to get better, right? Like, you know, there's going to be more games, more opportunity for them to get more local, be hometown heroes, more guys being full-time. You know, it's just, these guys deserve it. They're so good at their sport and they're good people, man. Like honestly, like keep their noses clean. They care about their community. They care about their teammates. Like, you know, I want to see these guys get rich. And the women, man, they're just great. So that's what we want. And I know they're having fun. Like they get to play the championship game on ABC and they get to play 7 more times on ABC before that. Like it's pretty sick. Like, I don't know. I like to play anything on ABC. So
yeah.
Well, yeah. It's awesome, Mike. Well, I appreciate you joining us. It's crazy thinking about this because I remember my first time meeting you. I think it was at the last lacrosse convention in Philadelphia, and your brother's signing all the autographs and everything. And this was before like the Last Guy Scotty started, and you're just over there just greeting everybody, and you were immediately it was so easy to talk to you. And as my brand grew and I started working with you guys, you just remained that person that's always been easy to talk to. And I think it's not just a thing for me, it's a thing that people see through your interactions at games, your interactions on Twitter. Like, you're just an approachable dude. I'm thankful for the conversations we had, and I'm thankful for you joining this show today.
Appreciate you, fellas. Keep pushing this. I'd love to come on anytime you guys want. Big fan of the show.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
I'll take notes, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be great, man. I like listening to people that know more than me. I'm trying to listen.
I don't know about that. I'm just trying to impart anything I can and take it for what it's worth, man. Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on, Mike.
See you guys later.
Yep.
Peace.
Wait.
All right, might have to turn that into its own damn episode.
That was dope,
because we could have went on forever, bro. I feel like that's one of those things where we could just do it for a minute. But I'm glad.
And he's got good answers. He like thoughtful.
He's a real thoughtful person.
He's
like
thoughtful,
actual
thorough,
and
it's great. He would be a great teacher.
I would ask so much more questions on the business side. I'm not trying to bore people. Right. I know people want to hear like the lacrosse stuff. I'm like, nah, man.
You're gonna get
I love those questions though. Those
you're gonna get
questions,
this podcast sounding like Morning Brew Daily.
Dog, I'm trying to get to the bag, man.
I'm
trying to get to the bag. So
you gotta just get your teacher certificate. I'll show you how to get the bag.
Oh, hard pass on that, but
who's man is this?
State of New Yorker.
I only got 3 more days left of school. I'm feeling good right now. You know who's not feeling good though? It is Danny Logan. Let's take a look at that play that we were talking about.
That's
earlier,
crazy.
right?
Who got the dub though?
Let's take a look at it. All right. So that's Mick Kelly. Just
God.
Yo, look at the way my boy got up though. Did you see the way he got up?
Yeah, it looks like he got up like he won. That looks like a move that got you in last place.
Watch. I'm gonna show you one more time. Look at the way he gets up here. Look, he stands up. Shit.
Oh my God. Oh, I just got clipped.
He knew he got clipped too.
He just got clipped.
And from Danny Logan, my first reaction: who y'all picking first? Because you're gonna be watching us in the playoffs.
Oh my God. Well,
I mean, obviously,
you might be right though. With the weekend,
Cannons.
Yeah. With the weekend like that, though, the Atlas put themselves in contention. All right, because people were ready to jump off the Atlas train. Especially
y'all saw my tweet. My tweet.
Don't worry about me.
Yep, you guys are Atlas only. Now, I'm happy for the Atlas, right? But the Cannons, on the other hand, are going through something right now.
Ben told y'all.
Asher Nolting.
Yeah. Y'all could have had Joey split it too.
Asher Nolting.
Shane had said this almost a month ago.
Straight up.
Asher Nolting was released today. Okay?
Oh.
That's what I want.
Surprise.
The team is unrecognizable.
They kind of seem like they could use someone like Asher Nolting right now on offense.
Like Bryce Queter said, the Cannons look like somebody that could use Asher Nolting.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, this league. But I saw a tweet about it, about how the Cannons were shopping Asher Nolting out, and nobody was touching.
Yeah, that's good business. Why would I trade for him when I know you go release him?
Yep.
Yeah, hustling backwards.
I get it. But do you see him? do you see him fitting on a team, or what is it? Because me personally, this is how I feel about all these guys who are getting older, who are struggling towards the later part of their career. It's like, you just got to change your role. We saw it with the Matt Rambo. What?
Scotty, you closer to 30 talking about a dude that's like 27 in the later part of his career.
Yeah, well, it is compared to this league.
I mean, people self-retire. That kind of skews the data.
27's old in this league, bro. It's like a 4-year league now.
Well, that's just because they're forced to retire. They're not because they can't play. It's because they just like the forced retirement is excused.
I understand what Scotty's saying.
I think especially if somebody's not full time in lacrosse too, like the further you are away from your college career, though, the more you regress almost. So I just have
asked about that.
It's
Tom
tough.
Schreiber.
I'm covering that Floyd Mayweather clause. Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
I mean,
that's what happens after college.
Yeah.
So I go ahead, Diggs.
I was gonna say I get what you're saying, man. Like most people, if you make the league, you only in that jump for maybe 2 or 3 years on the numbers. Like not a lot of dudes stick around for more than 3 years in this league. There's not a lot of spots, too much young talent. So if you're in the league for more than 4 years, you're a veteran and you're even at more risk because, like y'all were saying, like the farther you get away from college, the less practice you are, the less pliable you are for the most part.
I also think that's just like a symptom of the size of the league. Like I feel like we could still see if we had more than 8 teams, let's double the amount of teams. Like I feel like we're seeing, the average age literally. I think the average age of the people in the league doubles too. Like I feel like it's normal to have a 28-year-old attackman or a 29-year-old attackman. That's that could still be running it. Look at Dylan Molloy.
Easily.
Yeah, but
look, you see what I'm saying?
That's always a great scapegoat. Is just saying like, imagine if we had more teams though. But in reality, we know we're not getting more teams in a while. We're not getting teams for a while. We just added 4 teams to the organization, so it's tough. It's tough to bring that into this conversation.
There's no other way to. You're not going to look me in the face and tell me. Is Miles Jones producing at the level that a lot of the Atlas attackmen are, or the Water Dogs midfielders are? No, but. That doesn't mean that he still can't play at a high level. That doesn't mean that he still can't go and get a couple buckets today.
But the thing becomes, is he the fit? Is he the right fit?
Because there's not a lot of places for him to fit.
But okay, so we might be arguing the same thing right here. But
y'all are arguing the same thing from different sides of the coin. Y'all on the same coin, just on the opposite sides of the coin.
Of course, but I just like arguing with Shane. But
let's move. I didn't say you couldn't argue. I'm just saying y'all agree with each other.
We could.
Y'all go ahead.
Y'all go ahead. All right. But you see my shirt. You see my shirt, what I'm rocking with right now. All right. Roll Woods. Okay. The boys, the Redwoods, did their thing against the Archers. They won that one 16-14. Dylan Molloy scored 7 goals. Now, I was on what is it called? Diggs, when it's not the VIP section, but like right there, something row, or where like those
Legends row, something like that.
No, like where the nice chairs are at the PLL games.
Yeah,
I forget what it's called.
I feel like in Champions League they call it like Legends Row or something like that. I can't remember.
Whatever it's called. I was sitting in the like the VIP part of
Kyle Harrison sits.
Yes, yeah. I was sitting in the VIP part of this, and I was just watching Dylan Molloy. I was like, oh shit, right? And then one goal made me stand up out of my seat. Like both my hips popped at the same time when I stood up. All right, this
straight up.
Goal. This goal right here.
Never said, bro.
It's the behind the back one. Yep.
The double pipe,
dude. I was like,
you gotta.
What? Come on, son.
Double pipe.
Bro, what kind of heat check is that, bro?
Right.
That's in the lowest order.
How many goals did he have at that point?
I think that was 6 or his last one.
Mm-hmm.
That had to be his 5th or 6th goal, bro.
That was wild, man. The way it didn't even like what's his name? Dobson had no clue that shit was
no
coming,
clue. No clue. Boy was lost. He said he went, God, what the hell? Who the hell did
that get hit with an octopus?
Yeah, was that an octopus?
Hey, y'all jumping me.
Y'all gonna have to shoot me if I scored that goal. Like,
Boy,
Shane, you gonna have to shoot me. I'm
You gonna have
saying
to put me
so much
down.
disrespectful things to you after I score that
hey,
goal.
tell me why today I saw a kid hit a little shot and start moonwalking, start Michael Jackson moonwalking on. Let me tell you something. I'm moonwalking on your ass.
On your ancestors, dog. I'm
I'm
moonwalking on your
moonwalking
ancestors, dog.
so tough.
And cleats
So
on
tough.
the turf.
On turf. I'm making it look effortless. I got your whole family is sitting there going, "Oh my God, wow." And
You gonna put him on
man,
the toilet tour after
you
that?
put 2 people on a carton in that one play. You made the defender look dumb as hell. You made the goalie look dumb as hell. You damn near also made the goal itself look dumb as hell. How you double pipe that thing? That's crazy.
Ridiculous.
That's crazy. You if there and you know what I'm saying? I've also said this before. When Dylan Molloy shoot, it got a specific sound to it. Right. It hit the goal a little different than everybody else. And even behind the back, that goal, it just sounds thick. It just sounds like a thick shot.
Hey,
you know?
Yo.
Hey, I said what I said, and I mean that. It's crazy.
I feel like we've had this conversation before, though. Like, there's a difference between shooting fast and shooting hard.
Hard. That boy shoot hard. Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, man, the disrespectful things I be saying, man. Tell your girl, run my bath order.
First in my bloodline to say some of these words, bro. First in your bloodline to hear it. I promise you.
You gonna have to shoot me, man. I'm telling you.
I'll be a bad man, bro.
I have so much disrespectful things going through my head right now just watching that. I didn't even score the goal.
Straight up.
Tell your girl run my bath water.
Run my bath water, man.
I have a seat at the head of your table.
Coming to America shit.
Boy.
Crazy.
I'm listening to you.
No Martin Luther the King.
Yeah. You don't know Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Shane brought up that Michael Jackson, moonwalk. That was actually part of the HBCU All-Star game that they did on Long Island, which is pretty cool. So shout out to PLL Assists, and that's Haley, Tommy, and Aiden. They're doing their thing over there. Got to give them some love. I wish I got to make that HBCU All-Star game. They did it for the men's and women, so shout out to them.
Yeah, he hit that. He hit that hell for real.
That's fine. Shout out to the assist team, man.
All right, so Dylan Molloy had 7 goals. Yeah, let's see how good you guys are. Can you name the other players who have ever scored 7 goals in a PLL game?
Yes.
Marcus Holman got to be one of them.
Well, he's not, so you're wrong.
Jeff Teat.
Shane said
Jeff
one.
Jeff Teat is one.
And Connor Schellenberger.
Wrong.
No,
Connor has this. In his first, hold on.
If you want to laugh, it was also against the Archers. Brendan O'Neill.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's 2. There's 5.
Archers
5
hate
players.
tour is going crazy.
Wait, is it just PLO or is it PLO and MLO?
Just PLO.
Oh, damn. I was gonna say like Drew Westerveld.
Oh, he plays for the Archers. Didn't he have 7 goals last week? Mac O'Keefe.
Yeah, Mac O'Keefe. That's another one.
O'Keefe.
I think you guys might get one more, but you won't get the other one. I'll give you guys 50 seconds here.
Score 7.
Gotta be attackman.
Yep.
It's gotta be attackman.
There's 2 attackmen. One's now a coach in the PLL.
Connor, BPLO.
7?
He had 7. It's crazy. They did my boy dirty.
Connor Fields isn't on the list, is he?
Nope.
Okay.
It's like that first. It's like that first 2 years.
It is. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I keep thinking 2019 and 2021. Like who was up there?
Ready?
He's a coach.
Josh is Josh Brown on the list?
No, he's actually one of your boys, Diggs. You coined a nickname for him and his boy.
Will Manny.
Will Manny has that. Yeah.
Will Manny.
Oh.
Yep.
People still use that joke, by the way. That was a
People
throwaway.
still do.
That was a good one.
And the other one was, I don't think you're gonna get it, Westberg.
I wouldn't have got that.
I was never gonna get that.
Yeah.
Hey man, but shouts out Westberg, man. That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay,
I remember that game though. I remember that game. He popped off for like 7, and I was like, "Damn, all right."
Yeah, that's good company to be in.
I don't know if he went off like that again. But Leo Johnson went off in this one too with 4 goals. I think that dude is a PLL player. He's going to be better in the PLL than he was at Maryland.
He looked good. Because he was on a leash at Maryland. All of us said that.
Yeah.
We knew
exactly. Bugatti in the carport with Leo Johnson.
Yeah.
I
love how much he talk after goals too, man. That's
Me too. I like how
let
we talk.
Brother enjoy the damn game, bro. Like,
yeah.
Andy Shea was at
the number ones too. Did that.
Leo Johnson absolutely. You absolutely.
All the number ones except Groot did that.
Yeah.
All right. Now I don't know if you guys watched. I don't know if you guys watched the WLL game, but the WLL game. Oh hell yeah! Let's go, Brian. The WLL game was pretty sick. It was between the New York Charging and the Maryland Charm. New York stays undefeated. Win this one 2-0 with the win over the Maryland Charm. Now they sit on top of the WLL standing. The WLL is sick, yo. You really get to appreciate how sick these girls are. I'm looking at
before talking about the New York, the Charging, Sydney Black Summer Jam screen. Oh my god.
Bro.
Oh, hold on.
Some of her,
I gotta find a clip.
They were talking about.
I gotta find this clip.
And people who don't watch, if you don't watch, just watch. It's so many. Sydney Black gonna disrespect you. She gonna take your ankles. Then she gonna talk to you, and there's just gonna be a filthy goal, man. So like, I picked up my phone, and I'm like, I'm a New York Charging fan. I'm gonna put my phone down, but that goal.
Bro, she had people slipping and sliding out there, bro. I was like, she made one move. I was like, damn. She made one girl do a split.
Dog, she had to do y'all remember the hill so?
No, she
didn't.
She had
Sydney
a
Black do a
defender.
split.
Yeah,
where can I find this?
She didn't finish.
Go
I
to
don't
the
think
Maryland.
she finished on that one.
Nah,
Maryland
the one that she
page?
did. Yeah, the one that she did finish, she had that girl do the heel toe, man. That just was crazy. I was like, man,
she didn't make somebody play Twister.
Man, listen. You got to look up, and then while you're looking that up, then the 2 words for the New York Charging, ball movement. Like, they play, like, y'all practice together. And then this is ballers. The crazy thing is watching that play is like watching them play is Izzy Skane did have like the illest game and they still played so well. Like Chuck had she had the first half hat trick.
Yep. She's filthy,
and then
bro.
I can't find it.
Yeah. Emily,
when you see those black cleats coming running down on you, it is too late, dog.
Yeah.
I tweeted that. White socks, black cleats. She is a menace.
Nobody running in her. Nobody running in her way. Nobody's gonna get in her way. Emily Howard Shucks. Nobody's getting in her way. One, bro. And let me tell you, that girl will act like she's about to shoot.
Put that in the chat, Zach. I can't see it.
She'll act like she's about to shoot. Bro, they part like the Red Sea when that girl acts like
when Howard Shucks shoot, I duck on the sideline. I'm good.
Emily Harrison has the illest hezzy. She has like the illest hezzy in lacrosse, dog.
Yep. You don't want to see that girl coming out the box.
The defenders straight up stop. They stop. They're like, nah, no. It's a business decision, dog.
That's for you, Keith. That's on you.
Yeah, okay. You got it.
I just sent it to you, Diggs. That's
all right, bet. Hold on. It literally just came through. Wait for it.
The separation on her first goal.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Yo. She needs GPS to get back to Sydney Black after that.
You guys are Shane. Why the hell you didn't put it in here, bro?
I just sent it to the TikTok chat.
Oh, my phone do not disturb. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get mad at you for no reason.
Get mad at me for no.
Nah. That first move, that first split was diabolical.
Yeah, I'm glad the Charging won though because I could talk about it. I could talk about the Sydney Black play and then, but all right, we still got the dub though because they look good, man. Edmonton looked good. It's cool. It's cool. Like,
I just heard.
What happened?
Hold up, Shane.
He had to mute himself. Nah.
Yeah, hold on, Shane.
Hey, give us the timestamp. What's the timestamp?
Let this dude talk so I could have an easier time cutting this up later because y'all talking about 2 different subjects at the same damn time. Let Brian talk.
That?
All right, go ahead, Brian.
Go ahead, Brian.
Oh no, I was just saying. She was cooking because this is like the Charging. They just have a really, really strong team. And again, when you don't have when it's not just Izzy Skane or just Emily Harris cooking, and it becomes a team event. Like Corey was cooking, and again, because I had always seen her play. I don't watch like Maryland women's. I don't watch like Maryland lacrosse in general. We all know how I feel about that. But seeing her when she played Syracuse over the last couple of years, it's just like, oh yeah, you was the number one recruit for a reason. You were a first team All-American for a reason, ma'am.
Yep. And Darcy Felter also had a hat trick for the charging. Madison Doucette.
Yo, 67%? Oh, 63.
63. You're right there.
Yeah. Oh my.
17
Stonewall. Stokes taking souls. Like a couple plays. Because Cindy Black had a couple of those plays, like where the Maryland Charm offensive players are making good plays to take a shot. Then she's like,
"Yep,
go back to the drawing board." Yeah.
63% is crazy.
It's crazy though. Maryland also was showcasing Ashley Humphrey last time she played. She had 9 points. In this game, she was held to 1 assist though. Okay, and it's also crazy though because the Maryland Charm, they hit the pipe 7 times.
7, yeah.
Dog. The Charm shot 48 shots and charging shot 28.
Yep.
And they won, and that's crazy, bro.
You know what that sounds like? You know what team that sounds like? The New York Atlas. Girls shoot 28 times a game and score 11 goals and win the game. Something stupid like that. Yeah, that's what they're on this year.
Yeah, well, the New York Charging might be the favorite right now.
Might be undefeated.
What else is new?
All right, well, we'll see when they play against the California Palms. But
that's right.
Let's go over to the last game of the weekend. It was the Atlas versus the Whips. Okay. I got to vlog this game. I was on the sideline for this game. Yo, I ain't even gonna lie. My favorite team to be recording has to be the New York Atlas, bro. Them boys are awesome. Their energy is crazy. And let me tell you, yo, Max Krevsky has the best energy I've ever seen, bro. I'm watching this man on the bench because he's hurt. Bro, I think Brian Costabile had a 2-point while he caught it. He caught the step down. And you just hear Krevsky go, Yaga. And he just freaking yanked that. I was like, what the hell does this kid know about Yaga? But also the Levi Anderson's the man. All the Atlas, to be honest, like they know us. They know who we are. Like
Xander Dixon's tapped in, dog.
Bro, like, I think even with me being a Redwoods fan, I feel like when I started with being a Redwoods fan, it was because my favorite players were on the team. Nat St. Laurent and I were talking every single day. Like I had a relationship with those guys, right? But as those guys leave the team, you're like, I don't know any of these guys anymore. I might know 1 or 2 of them, but I know most of the Atlas team, like people I really rock with,
Yeah.
Levi rock with us. Levi Anderson rocks with.
I'm gonna give you guys kudos on that because I rock with the Atlas too.
I was watching the energy suck for Maryland to go to New York. So shout out my boys 22, Billy Dwan III, Blake Island. I love y'all, but I was very excited watching the Turf Snakes hold that loss.
You see my little vlog
that was
about
special.
it? You see my little vlog about it?
I haven't seen that yet.
So I recorded the game from the sideline, and you see the energy. Like Sags was pretty consistent though, like, but you could hear the Whip Snakes getting hype when they were winning by like 7 at a point. Okay, and then
it was 10-3.
In that third quarter, shit started changing. I knew that shit was wraps when they call a timeout and they go, "It's 0-0, guys." I was like, "Oh shit."
That's a wrap.
You don't want to hear. You just gave up a 7-point lead. Last thing you want to hear is 0-0, bro.
Yeah.
Mikey, I recall 2 weeks ago when we were recording. People apparently, we are people have research departments. Talked about somebody on the internet said that.
Oh shit! I showed you this though. I showed you this shit.
I know. But Mikey's the Atlas fan. Somebody had mentioned that Connor Schellenberger needed to beat Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was Kobe this weekend. So for people that kind of misconstruing what I'm saying, I'm not saying he has a lack of teammates. Kobe didn't have a lack of teammates when he played with Lamar Odom and Paul Gasol and Derek Fisher.
That's not the point.
What I'm saying is you're not going with 2-3 possessions without me touching it, without me initiating, without me doing something. But Connor Schellenberger remembers how deep my bag is, because with the cross reference between Kobe and Bron, we know you have that Bron bag, 100% Birkin. I need you to be. I need you to just say, "Give me the ball." I'm dictating, and he did that this weekend.
He did
2-0,
6 points.
Sun Tzu it. He Sun Tzu. I just looked at this because I added him. I did a post after the game. I didn't even know he was engaged, so maybe he probably doesn't have that ninja bed. I 100% stand on he had that before he got engaged. 100% he had that. 100% he had that ninja bed.
Sometimes you just gotta see it through, my boy. Sometimes you gotta see it through. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Brian, you want me to name names?
I mean, yeah.
No, what you talking about? You want to name names?
What?
Name names. We can name names.
It's in a good sense. Look, Joe
Scotty
Keegan
don't even know what he's talking about. He's just hyping up.
Joe Keegan, my man Keegs was like, Brian might have been right.
Because Keegs is the man, and he gives respect where respect is due. Thank you, sir. Because he's tapped in. He's
a ball knower. Been like that.
Damn right.
Keegs is like the curse of journalists. Like, no, we don't play about Joey Keegan, dog. That's my dog. That's what I mean. Because everybody loves the curse. Everybody loves Keegs. Like
everybody.
I dare one of y'all to come in my mention say something about Keegs. I'm on your ass.
I'll fight you over Keegs.
Exactly. That's what I mean.
I'm on your bumper, cuz.
Yeah, he the curse.
I'm on your bumper, cuz.
Yeah. I'm on your bumper.
I'll definitely fight you over Joe Keegan.
Yeah, for real. We don't. Yeah, no.
Damn, them Canadians trying to come at him. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. I'll come in the mentions. I don't like Tim Hortons. I'm coming to mentions, dog.
Oh, whoa. No Tim Hortons.
Tim Hortons is gross.
All right.
It is gross.
Poutine might be trash. I don't know.
No, it's
reports say.
I had terrible poutine in Montreal. It was.
I do want to go to Montreal though. It looks like
Montreal is dope. Go to Old Montreal is dope.
You guys should come to Jersey City. Come to Jersey City.
I've been to Jersey City. I love Jersey City, but I'm going to Montreal next.
All right.
Jersey City's dope.
Yo, they take that French real serious, dog.
And bonjour.
I ain't learning that.
Man, I tried to.
They probably thought you were Haitian or something, Brian.
That's crazy.
I'm mad at how accurate that is because that's what it was. Like, man, Haitian.
In Montreal, I'm Haitian. In Montreal, I'm Haitian. When I'm in Brooklyn, I'm Dominican. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Que lo que. Crazy, yo.
That was very accurate, Scotty.
Getting back on this game, though. I know how you feel about the Whips. Okay, Whip Snakes look good in the first half. Thank God.
Too bad they played two. They played two halves though.
They played two halves. Rob Pennell was looking good in the first half and cooled off in the second half. Joey Spallina came back to the island, had a rough game in this one. I think he was held to 1 assist.
Them not running the offense through him doesn't make any sense to me.
Yep, it changes everything. But they're gonna figure it out. I have no doubt.
If they don't run the offense through Joey, they're not figuring it out.
Whips are finally stupid loaded. They're getting rid of a lot of their old talent, man. They're shipping the old people out, getting the new people in. They're cooking.
22 and TJ Malone run the offense through them.
Even watching Stags, nervous. Watching Stags on the sideline and there's levels to this shit, right? Like, I feel like in professional lacrosse, sometimes you watch the assistant coach be more vocal than the head coach and all that. Nah, Stags got his assistant coaches on a string. He got them boys. Them boys raised their voice once. He's like, "Shut up, let them play." I'm like, "Oh shit."
See, that's why I can't coach, man.
He make them flinch and shit. He'd be like this. He'd be like, "Them boys
What's up?
scared as hell."
Yeah, say so. Say so. Oh, I wish you would.
Yeah. Now that's a dude when he coaches. Like that's a that's a pro coach. Like when I see him coaching a pro, like I feel like a lot of people, if they coach in pro lacrosse, they're like, they're kind of managing rather than coaching. But when I watched Stagnita coach, I was like, no, that motherfucker coaching. He's coaching them boys. But he didn't coach well enough because they blew a 7-goal lead. Okay. But that's that.
Couldn't be the Upstate Bulls.
Oh man, damn! I couldn't hear you on my hat. You had it too low. My fault.
And in the same week the Knicks had that championship parade, you thought the Upstate Bulls.
New York is undefeated. Yeah, I was trying to get Levi to say New York.
That was good, Brian. I saw that.
I was trying to get Levi to say New York or nowhere at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He was like,
That's crazy.
We gotta have Levi on the show, man. Levi rock with us, man. We have
he's the man. He's the man. All right. So I don't want to hold you guys too long because I know y'all getting hungry. But
Shady, what you mean? Shady not hungry? Shady.
I'm finished. I'm full, man.
Shane doesn't have to eat. Shane doesn't have to eat for 4 days. He'll be good. He got that camel.
Fight back.
Hey.
Fight back.
All I know is the reason why Scotty always talks about us running. I'll tell you right. If I catch him slipping, all I got to do is catch him. Just get one paw on him. You guys remember when I was talking about? I was like, "Yeah, stick your arm out," and he stuck his arm out, and I put my hand firmly on his head. You remember that? Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. That's all I got to say. He can run. That's fine. But when I catch you, you're going to stop at some point.
Man, Scotty
I'm gonna be right there.
15-course meal. I'm still full for what that food Scotty had at his wedding, man.
Right? Shane was just talking to me about this, bro. I
was like, yo, you set the standard because I never in my life have I been fed so much at a wedding. From top to bottom.
Y'all married, man. I'm the one that got to go about that. I'm about to have a poverty ass wedding.
Man,
I eloped. I'm not spending. No, I'm straight.
Straight up, same.
They showed me the invoice on that. Like,
I did the same. I said I got this a down payment on a house. What are we doing?
Y'all got hit it out. Bye. There you go.
Listen,
that'll be good, man.
I never had so much food at a wedding. For the plate gets down, I'm not sure if I can eat dinner or not.
I straight up had to go to Allie. I said, "Is there gonna be food after this?" She's like, "Yes." I straight up asked. I went, "It's like, is there dinner after this?" She goes, "Oh yeah." I go,
I'm holding our plates like
5 minutes of all of us in the corner looking at each other like, is there gonna be dinner or is this dinner?
Is this dinner? Yeah.
Our maitre d' was bringing us food. Like I almost didn't leave the sweetheart suite, bro. I was just like eating that mac and cheese, the what is that? The lamb chops, bro. I was dogging everything, bro.
Was different.
Let me chill. Before I get hungry again. It's almost 11 o'clock over here, Scott Jr. Relax. All right. So check this out. Okay. Lars Tiffany versus UVA continues. All right. The former UVA coach Lars Tiffany has filed. He dialed the hell in. He's dialed in. The former UVA head coach Lars Tiffany has filed legal action against the University of Virginia seeking more than $1.4 million in compensation. Now, the reason why he does this is because Tiffany claims he signed a 3-year contract extension in March that would have kept them at UVA through 2029. And but apparently there was some controversy of whether if that was an extension or not. The deputy AD allegedly contacted Tiffany's agent saying a mistake had been made and asked him to rescind his acceptance, but Tiffany refused to rescind it. So Tiffany's point is that he accepted the contract. UVA is like, no, there was a counter offer, so he didn't accept it. So it's going down at UVA. What do you think, Shane? You all right?
He said, "Are you all right?"
I don't understand.
I thought we broke up. That's what it sounds like.
Do you know what comes to mind? Because I don't know what they got going on at UVA, but I go back to that one Boondocks reference. What did he do to make them that mad?
What did he do to make?
What did he do
to make them that
I was
mad?
like, damn.
What did he do to make?
Because I'm thinking I'm looking at Lars Tiffany's body of work as a coach, and I'm confused as to how you giving him what do you? And then I think about like all the other coaches in Division I who probably deserve that treatment and haven't gotten it, but Lars Tiffany
In his own conference?
and it's like,
how you get fired on your day off?
how you do that to Lars Tiffany? You just won an ACC championship.
Turned the whole team around. We were just talking about him being coach of the year.
And he turned his whole team around, and UVA has been in the spotlight for, I mean, they're relevant from this decade, which actually does mean a lot. That means a lot in the scope of lacrosse. It means a lot, and you give him the, and then not only that, but like the way, like it seemed like they, his boy backdoored the whole thing, like. I don't know. Like I said last time, bro, wherever Lars Tiffany ends up, I think, first of all, get your bag. You deserve it, okay? Because they're playing you foul. But wherever you end up, all I know, I was going to say, here's what I want to see. Wherever he ends up, which will probably come out in the next couple of months here, next month or so, where he schedules UVA in his season, will tell us everything we need to know about how he feels about how this whole situation went down. If that game is in April, we are looking at a generational hate watch. You understand me? Generational hate watch. I need to see because something tells me, I don't know that UVA is going to be amazing. They might be. I don't know. Kevin Cassese, I don't know. It might be. I don't know if that they're going to be amazing next year, because I think a lot of the way. I mean, I've heard a lot of the players talk about Lars Tiffany as a coach, and it's always overwhelmingly positive about just his mentality as a person, just like how smart he is, how cerebral he is. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. I think he needs to get paid for sure, but wherever he goes, it's going to tell us what we need to see. And I will tell you right now, it'll probably be the one game that I'm rooting for UVA to lose. It'll be the one game, just off of principle. I could want you to go undefeated for every other game but that one, because I don't like how you did my boy like that. That's crazy.
How you get on ACC's out of conference schedule in April? Because how you do that in the first place?
He's gonna figure it out, man.
Yeah,
he's
gonna figure it out.
If he figured that out, that's a real hate watch.
Now, I just want to bring up one last thing before I let you guys go, or before you guys leave me. Now, the water dog situation is going on. All right, it's like getting too many hoes, right? Now you have to choose one to marry.
Walking papers.
What did he say?
Yeah, we're gonna need to. Yeah,
all right,
we'll come back to that at some point.
Me?
You look at the Water Dogs right now. They've got a pretty stacked roster of midfielders. Okay, they have Zach Currier, Jack Hanna, Connor Kelly, Kyle Lewis, Thomas McCombie, and Josh Iago. Now, they also have Silas Richmond and Matt Collison joining the party. Now, the question is, what the hell do you do with that lineup? Who do you become loyal to? What do you do? Now the connection's making sense, all right? Who do you get rid of? Who do you kick off your roster?
I'll say names directly. You want me to be Shane?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, say your name.
Connor Kelly, Thomas McCombie. You need to start thinking of other career paths.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. You got work to do. I'm just saying.
Silas Richmond and Mac Allison coming through that door, dog. Bye.
Yeah, but then
Thank you for your service.
that also means that they have 4 rookies on their lineup. Like, you don't think the veteran presence, like they have you don't think the veteran presence helps out a little bit? Like, they got Zach Carrier.
You said that with Astro, don't say that the veteran presence don't matter. You said that yourself.
No, I didn't. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. You changing up my words. That's not what I said. But you're also talking about a team that has Marcus Holman on it. So that's the most veteran it gets.
Who's that?
You don't get older than Marcus Holman.
Never mind. I'm a champ.
I'm looking at the Water Dogs roster. They got plenty of senior leadership on that roster. They might not have it in the midfield.
They got Kieran McCardle
because Zach Carrier's still there.
Right. I mean, that anchors it. They still got Kieran McCardle down low. Who they got?
And let's be real, Mikey Sowers is a veteran now.
Yeah.
Mike Sowers. Even Gavin Haller. What's this, his 3rd year in the league?
Gavin, this is 4th. Yeah, 4th.
They got
the
GOAT about that. Jake Taylor.
Man, stop playing. Their midfield is so deep at this point, bro. Like, just because they're all rookies.
He'll be Tim Hortons too with the boys coming in.
Hey, don't put that on my boy like that.
No, I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying that Silas Richard and Mac Allison is coming.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean,
we saw what the Redwoods did with a lot of rookies last year.
Yeah, I mean they could make a play, but I mean I see what Scotty's saying. Where like, how do you got too many? You got too many. You got to offload.
There's been a riches for sure.
Yeah. Steak too buttery.
It's a good. If I was to choose to have a problem as a GM/coach, this is the problem I'd like to be in.
Not really. To be honest with you, I like
really, dog. I'd rather have too many good players rather than be in the Cannon situation and be like, what the hell are we gonna do with this?
Yeah, but then it's because there are so many. You make a decision and you start losing. Hold on. You make a decision and you start losing.
Shane,
and you start losing. You have too much regret, way too much regret, because you had these other people, all great people. When you make a decision, you start losing. Now it was like you let go of this person, you let go of this person, you let go of this person. I'm like, damn, dog. If you start winning, cool, no problem. You can't drop all of these other girls and then have a girlfriend that don't even like you no more. You know what I'm saying? That's tough, because then you start looking at all the other girls you left behind. You're like, I could have had that. I could have had that. My roster, I used to be able to. Man, life used to be good. And I picked this girl. Now she beat me.
The way you talking, hey guy,
you've been through it. You've been through it.
Now, he said life used to be good.
I used to be able to. You know what? Let me stop.
And now this girl put hands on me, bro. She didn't even cook nothing. She don't do. Man, you sick to your stomach. But at least, like, you know, if you stay loyal, everything was good. You know, it's different when you didn't have all kinds of girls. You're just like, yeah, we're gonna make it work with you, baby. You're gonna make it work with you. It's different,
baby. We're gonna make it work, baby girl.
I'm just using your analogy. I'm just saying that would make me sick to my stomach.
I get it.
Hey, y'all think the Cannons try to trade for some of Water Dogs midfielders?
I would.
Or
they need to. They need to
blow it all up.
I do.
Start tanking.
Oh man, I'm like,
like Thomas McConaughey's is good. I'm just saying that you just got dudes that's coming in that's better than you.
That's what I'm saying.
I signed him in a heartbeat. Yeah, I trade for him in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, not saying that him. Yeah, I think.
Career.
Yeah, you NLO, but stay in NLO, buddy. But McConaughey, yeah, 100%. Because I'll be telling the Bulls to get him, like, sign this man.
If Tierney's smart, he'll keep him on the 25, keep him on protected. Be like, you trying to trade for him, or what's up? What you trying to do?
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
What you trying to do when they come for you, huh? Come on, yo, come on. What I'm talking about at Montana. All right.
How did he hype himself up by himself? We don't even need to be on the pod. I think you say the same things. Man, what's up, man?
Baptiste,
out in there, New Jersey, Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, dickhead. All
right. See.
All right. Well, what a great episode, boys. I mean, it's an hour and a half. Kept you guys longer than I would have liked to, but I'm glad we got to share some time after the break last week. Glad we got to come together today.
Yeah, we had Mike on. It was good.
Y'all know this is therapy for all of us. All right, great time. Always 100%. A great time. But appreciate you guys coming on. And speaking of being loyal, you guys who are still on this show right now listening, y'all are loyal. Appreciate y'all. All right. But we'll catch you guys later on the next episode of Stick Talk. Peace out.
So this is Big Hank with Hank's Picks, sponsored by Hank's Picks. My take is that I'm better than Shane in every way. I pick better teams. I can play lacrosse better than him. I can shoot left behind the back, eyes closed, and hit it top left corner, guarded by I don't know who a good goalie is. That guy. Big Hank, better than Shane. Y'all heard it here first. Amen.
You gonna let her talk to you like that, Shane?